Our president screwing things up.
You were a senator. And
You're
by
the
way,
worst
you were a
president
vice-
America has ever had.
Hey,
Come
Joe,
on.
let me just tell you, Joe, I've done more in 47 months. I've done more than you've done in 47 years, Joe.
The first presidential debate was filled with heated exchanges as the battle for the White House continues. Joining me now to discuss the wins and the losses of the debate is the former Deputy National Press Secretary for the Democratic Party and political commentator, my friend Jose Aristimuno. Jose, you know, you may not have loved the debate. Personally, I love this stuff. I'm a political junkie. I just can't stop watching it. But I will tell you that, does it not strike you as odd that in 47 months, and that's exactly how many it's been, Trump can say in exactly 47 years Joe Biden's been in Congress? Boy, that thing landed like a blow, like a haymaker right on the jaw of Biden. I'm surprised he didn't fall off the stage.
Look, I mean, it was a show. It was quite the show. I wouldn't even call it a debate because it wasn't a debate. The majority of the time, President Trump was interrupting the vice president and even Chris Wallace. So I wouldn't even call it a debate. First and foremost, in regards to the president's line about the 47 years, it's a good line of 47 months. It's a great line. I give it to him now. But overall, the president seemed nervous. He seemed lost. He seemed just not ready. He said it, right? He said he didn't prepare for the debate. That's why he interrupted the vice president majority of the time, because he's got no solutions, Eric. Zero solutions on COVID-19, zero solutions on the economy. And even if you actually look at what he said, it makes no sense, because what we do know is that under Obama, the last 3 years of the Obama presidency, we created more jobs than President Trump.
That is such cherry picking, Jose. That is such cherry picking. The last 2 years, if you take the full Obama presidency, the numbers are nowhere near where they are for the first. I'll do it with you. Let's take the first three years of the Trump presidency, and he blows Obama out of the water. You can't cherry pick. You got to take the picture in full. Jose, I'm going to push back because I think that the Trump economy has been pretty stunning. I am a Republican. I never saw a recovery off the lows the way this economy has recovered in the midst of a pandemic killing hundreds of thousands of Americans. By the way, nothing he did here, nothing Trump did, came from China, my friend.
Well, let's talk about that. And I think we'll need a longer show to analyze it. But quickly, I'll say this, right? First and foremost, we know President Trump, first and foremost, he inherited the economy from Obama. That's just facts, right? The economy was already on a growing trend, and it was very easy for Trump to be like, oh, you know, we're winning, the stock market is up. That was Obama's doing, not the president's. That's number one. Number two, you're talking about the recovery that supposedly has happened. I think it's too early to tell. I think it's too early to even see what we're looking at. First and foremost, if their recovery was so amazing, Americans wouldn't be hurting the way they are right now.
How they hurting, Jose? How they hurting? I hear this from the left all the time. Oh, they're hurting so badly. People aren't even going back to work because they're being paid not to go. You don't know who's hurting. Who's hurting, Jose?
The American people are hurting, Eric. You go out there, you talk.
More specific, because African Americans aren't hurting, Hispanics aren't hurting. They're at the highest wages they've ever been at in the history of the country. I'm trying to figure out who in the heck is hurting.
That's just not true. That's just not true. If they weren't hurting, there wouldn't be such an urgency to put together another economic relief on the table, which is the president.
Jose, everyone wants free money. Everyone wants the free money. Can't make it rain. Make it rain. I'd rather sit home, get $600 a week or a $600 payout or $2,000, whatever it ends up being, than have to go back to work. Of course. Oh yeah, I'm hurting. I'm really hurting badly.
So we shouldn't help the American people if they need help, because America just went through the worst pandemic.
Not what I said. Not what I said. I said help people out.
That's what
I said help people out. I said this fake news that the American people are hurting so badly when the economy is ripping on everything, car sales, home sales, price, everything is strong. Everyone's hurting. Come on, this is a Democrat talking point. Quick final thought.
I disagree. Look, I can tell you this: we got a couple more debates to go. The president needs to do a heck lot better job if he wants to win back the presidency. I mean, look, I'm not a huge fan of polls. You know that you and I have discussed that the poll said that Hillary Clinton was going to win, but and she didn't. But what's different this time around is that some of the swing states, Wisconsin, Michigan, some of the big states, the polls are actually going for Biden, and they weren't going for Hillary 4 years ago.
They were.
So
Jose, I got to leave it right there, but they're almost in the very similar positions on the state level. Going to have to leave it there. Jose Aristimuno, thank you very much, my friend.
Thanks so much.